Good evening. The June 11th, 2025 council meeting of the Long Branch City Council will now come to order. Roll call.
Mr. Dangler?
Here.
Mr. Rassus?
Here.
Mrs. Wittes?
Here.
Dr. Vogt?
Here.
Mr. Vieira?
I'm here. Please stand for a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing as we'll have a moment of silence for employee for the city, Laura, please. Thank you. I will now read the mission statement of the City Council. The Long Branch Mayor, City Council, and Administration are committed to cultivating an environment of mutual trust and respect that values the diversity of our community. We will strive to enhance the quality of life for all who live here by making Long Branch a desirable place in which to live and prosper. We will treat all members of the public with respect and expect the same in return. Certification.
I hereby certify that this meeting has been published in the newspaper in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act and posted as required by law.
Thank you. Reading the approval of previous minutes, I need a motion to approve the minutes of May 28th, 2025.
So moved. Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Dangler?
Yes.
Mr. Rassus?
Yes.
Mrs. Wittes?
Yes.
Dr. Vogt?
Yes.
Mr. Vieira?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Consideration of ordinance, public hearing and final consideration, none. Ordinance for introduction, there's none. Presentation of the 2025 Long Branch Municipal Budget. Chief Financial Officer Michael Martin has prepared a presentation on the 2025 Long Branch Municipal Budget. Mike?
This is the 2025 City of Long Branch Municipal Budget Presentation, designed to help residents understand how their tax dollars are being used and what to expect in the coming year. In an environment of rising costs, the amount collected through taxes will not increase this year. In other words, Long Branch was able to keep the amount asked of its taxpayers the same as last year. Despite rising expenses, including higher costs for healthcare, materials, insurance, labor contracts, and overall general costs of goods, our city has maintained a steady tax levy. The municipal tax rate has been declining each year, demonstrating the city's commitment to fiscal responsibility and efficient government operations. Property taxes in Long Branch are divided among 4 entities. 2.5% supports library operations. Monmouth County receives 13.5% for county services. The city receives 35% to provide municipal services. The largest portion, 49%, funds the school district. This means the city controls approximately 1/3 of residents' total property tax bills. Average residential assessments have increased, reflecting current market conditions from $698,575 in 2023 to $757,597 in 2024, and now $842,499 for 2025. These increases reflect the strong property values and desirability of Long Branch real estate. Long Branch's town valuation has grown from about $7.5 billion in 2023 to over $8 billion in 2024 to almost $9 billion in 2025. While the city's total property valuation has increased by 20% in 2 years, careful budget management has kept the actual tax impact minimal. The largest portion of the city budget, $19.8 million, is dedicated to public safety through the police and fire departments. Public Works receives the second largest allocation at $11.7 million, covering road maintenance, infrastructure, and city services. The remaining budget supports general administration, statutory expenditures, insurance, recreation programs, and other essential city operations. New Jersey requires municipalities to meet 2 key financial benchmarks. The appropriation cap calculation limits total city spending, and Long Branch operates well within this permitted limit. The tax levy calculation restricts tax increases to state guidelines of 2% annually. This budget comes in $2,806,747 under the allowable tax levy amount, demonstrating fiscal restraint. The city maximizes taxpayer value through several shared service agreements and cost reduction measures. Shared services include construction department operations, information technology services, finance department functions, and lifeguarding. The city participates in bulk purchasing for natural gas and electricity to secure better utility rates. Additionally, Long Branch coordinates commodity resale of fuel and road salt with 6 other municipal entities to reduce equipment and operational costs. Long Branch offers exceptional value to residents. The city maintains miles of pristine public beaches with the region's lowest seasonal badge prices and free resident parking. The active senior center serves over 1,400 members. Cultural programming includes art displays and events at the Arts and Cultural Center. We've opened our new fire museum, plus a nationally recognized, newly refurbished library. Major developments underway include the new Long Branch Pier, the Health, Wellness, and Technology Center and Park, and renovations to the Elberon Library. Recreation offerings include multiple sports and activities across numerous facilities. We have a new community pool. Also, we have a combined volunteer and full-time fire department. Finally, Long Branch provides a free summer concert series featuring live music 3 times weekly throughout the city. The 2025 budget reflects Long Branch's commitment to maintaining excellent municipal services while managing costs responsibly and keeping the tax burden manageable for residents.
Thank you. That will conclude our presentation. Public hearing on the 2025 Long Branch Municipal Budget. I need a motion to open the public hearing on the 2025 municipal budget.
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? If any member of the public has any comment to make regarding the 2025 municipal budget, please come to the podium and state your name and address clearly for the record. You will have 5 minutes and may only speak once.
Vincent Lepore requesting 1-minute notification. 33 Ocean Terrace. Mr. Martin, sheet 12, special events, miscellaneous other expenses, 173,000. What is that for?
For events throughout the city, the concerts that we described in the presentation, different events, fireworks.
Has the city ever thought of private sponsoring those events?
There was a time when there was some sponsorship that contributed to it, but not anymore.
The contribution to the volunteer first aid squad, 140,000. Other expenses, what is that, sir?
We contribute 70,000 to the 2 first aid squads in town, Elberon and Long Branch First Aid.
Okay. Office of Senior Citizen, other expenses jumped approximately $75,000 from $48,700 to $124,000, sheet 15E. Could you explain why?
For an increase in programming in our new senior center.
Increase in what?
In programming in our new senior center.
Increase in programming. And there's no privatizing of that programming under consideration.
No.
The Arts and Cultural Center on sheet 15I, appropriated. Other expenses approximately doubled from $22,000 to $40,000. Why?
Again, expanded programming in the Cultural Arts Center.
More expanded programming without privatization. The balance. Sheet 39, is there a required balance? Can you state for the record what the required balance is by the state that the municipality has to maintain in advance of this surplus? 17,570,708.70. That's sheet 39. There's a surplus balance remaining of $8,611,839.50. Does the state require a reserve on the balance?
No.
So the balance wasn't applied to the budget. All right. The following was a statement from the developer of the lofts at Pier Village Phase 3 concerning the 30-year tax abatement. Quote, "The tax break is estimated to save the owner of a $1,700,000 four-bedroom condo $782,460 in taxes over the life of an abatement. This doesn't include the underassessments of Pier Village 3, lofts, condos, or Pier Village 3 retail. Contrary to the city's position on tax abatements that developers stated just read, is a spit in the face to non-abated Long Branch residents, resulting in a brutal, destabilized tax base in the city of Long Branch. With the Malone government, there has failed to be transparency in the budget. There are no longer budget workshops for residents to attend where department heads present their budgets. There are no department budget backup sheets to review, as in years past. The user-friendly version of the budget for residents to understand the budget is available tonight after the adoption of the budget, not before. How convenient. Just because the levy remains the same doesn't mean it could have been cut. Cuts could have been made throughout this budget. Privatization could have been made throughout the budget, sparing the tax burden on the residents.
1 minute notification.
Mr. Martin, what is the new rate?
New estimated rate for the municipal portion is 51.8 cents.
Could you repeat that again, please?
51.8 cents.
And the average assessment, sir?
The average assessment,
Yes, in the city. The average assessed value.
$842,500.
I'm requesting a no vote on Resolution 103.
5 minutes.
Thank you. Seeing there's no one else, I need a motion to close.
So move.
Oh, sure, come on up.
Hi. So you know all those condos that are now going up down across from?
Could you state your name and?
Oh, yes,
for the
sorry,
record, please?
Julie Ann Berg. I live on Wall Street in Long Branch.
Okay.
So you know where it was supposed to be like the art center down there in downtown, and then that.
On Lower Broadway.
Yeah, Lower Broadway. And now all of those townhomes are being built everywhere. And I was told that they used to have tax abatements, but now they don't, and
That's
they
correct.
won't, which is amazing. So because those are going to be such high cost places to live, so they're going to, produce a lot of tax revenue, do you think that that will help everyone else in the town because it's like alleviate some taxes, or not, maybe not alleviate, but at least keep our taxes the same because all that extra money is going to be coming in and it's such a small area? I know like there's services that go on, but I'm just, because I'm trying to understand, like, I know like when there's more ratables, our taxes go down because the money's going in. So I was just wondering if what you guys are thinking about that.
I mean, Mike, do you want to address that with the
The more
assessments and?
Yeah, the more ratables will increase the assessments, and it will spread out the burden of the taxes. I can't guarantee it will go down, but it might curtail the degree of the increase.
Okay. Yeah, because if everyone's going up at the same time, there's like a limit that taxes can go up, correct?
There is a levy cap, yes.
And what is the cap percentage?
Cap percentage is 2% with exceptions.
Okay. So our taxes can't go up more than 2% in a year? Oh, no. I know, forget it. Yeah,
Okay, good.
I get it. All right, that's it.
Okay.
And I'm very, very happy, and I'm sure everyone else who lives in Long Branches, that those people are going to be paying taxes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? I need a motion to close.
So moved.
Need a
No, it's
second?
later in the meeting.
Need a
That's
second?
later in the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Resolutions. I need a motion to adopt Resolution 103-24 entitled Resolution Adopting the 2025 City Long Branch Municipal Budget.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Mr. Dangler?
Yes.
Mr. Rassus?
Yes.
Mrs. Wittes?
Yes.
Dr. Vogt?
Yes.
Mr. Viera?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Public participation for resolutions and general comments. I need a motion to open the public portion of all meeting for all comments.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? If there is anyone in the audience that has a comment to make, please step to the podium and state your name and address clearly for the record. You'll have 5 minutes and may only speak once.
Good evening. Thank you for being here. My name is Susan Hedaya. I live on Ocean Avenue. I have a deep concern for Park Avenue and Ocean Avenue. You have parking on Park Avenue for residents, for people coming to use the free beach. Now, it's not, when you come off of Ocean Avenue and you make a right, I saw people going like this. They're getting out of the car, they have to close the car fast. Somebody will, I promise, die soon. There has been, it turns into a one-way, the Park Avenue, because there's gardeners, their cars exceed. There's, I experienced it today that I had to move over, and the person coming this way, I had to stop for them to come this way. My suggestion would be, have parking on the south side of the street of Park Avenue. Get rid of the north side. It's too congested. And summertime is here. It is insane to come from Park Avenue, make a right onto Ocean Avenue. You're waiting 10 minutes. But my thing is, maybe make a bicycle lane. Maybe make for people to walk. These children in the area in Elberon are riding their bikes, are going to get hit. They're opening the car doors. It's a disaster. I don't know who, I know you measure for thinking that it's okay for 4 cars to go down Park Avenue. It's not. I promise it's not. I have pictures on my phone that I had to go around. Okay. Besides going onto the beach, I'm going to ask you, the beaches have not been cleaned in Elberon in 5 years. We have homeless, I've witnessed homeless, I've witnessed the garbage cans are overflowing, there's rats. I don't know why we pay such high taxes in Elberon, such high taxes. You're asking, our taxes go up all the time. What are we getting for it? New lampposts, new sidewalks? Not in 30 years, I haven't experienced that. I'm just asking for something to be fair. But my main concern is Park Avenue. And I'm worried. I know there have been accidents, but there's going to be somebody, do we have to wait till somebody dies and then we'll do something about it? That's really my main concern. And what else? I'm sorry. If you need me to get a petition of 100 people, boy, that would be easy. People are upset. And the congestion and the people, it's not fair. It's really, somebody's not considering people. And that's really, it's important to me.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll have our traffic department go and look at it, take a look
Can
at
you?
that on Park Avenue. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
I'm just honestly saying, the kids are bicycle riding. They have nowhere to bicycle ride. There's no sidewalks, there's no There's nowhere for people to walk. Let them experience it a few times where people are, and really, really look at when you're coming off of Ocean Avenue and making a right. The first parking spot is so close that it's like you have to swerve around, you know? But more than once would really be, I took a few pictures, but I mean, for yourself, that would be, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay,
We'll
thank you.
take a look at it, thank you.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you, Mayor. And garbage on the beach.
We'll get.
Who's that?
Aye.
My name is Stephanie, last name is Jeffrey. I was here last year at this time. I don't know if you guys remember me, but I came in about the speeding on West End Avenue. 275 West End Avenue is where I live. Again, it is egregious. It's getting consistently worse. Mr. Broughton told me that he was going to do something about it when I was here last time. Okay, so what they did was they set up electric solar signs on the poles, clocking everybody's speed. The minute they see 25, by the way, there was no speed limit signs on West End Avenue. Okay, you go from Norwood, you make the left from Norwood, all the way down to 2nd Avenue. No 25-mile-per-hour signs until I came here last year. Okay, they put up 3, if that. Okay, so what they did was the traffic safety director sent people out to put electric signs, solar signs to clock the speed. As soon as the 25 flashes, everybody slows down, then it's back to speeding. It is aggressively getting worse. Egregiously getting worse. If you want to call the police station, I hope everybody hears this, because guess what? I was right. 3 weeks ago, somebody got hit by a car in front of my house. In front of my house. The officer is calling me and emailing, asking me to pull my Ring camera video so they could see what happened. In front of my house. The man's sandwich landed next to my car. That's how hard he got hit by a Tahoe. 7 witnesses said he was doing over 50, okay? So that's Officer Esquilin. Anybody know? Anyway, you can ask him about it. Matter of fact, you guys should pull the police report. 3 weeks ago. Now, if that was my 100-pound son, who knows what would have happened? Okay, like she said, my kids, my son's friends ride their bikes. School is coming out. What are you going to do about this? I've had it. I am stressed out over this. There are motorcycles flying down my street. Jay's bus service is getting a call from me. We clocked the bus driver doing 50. My husband huffed him down and confronted him. And his excuse was, I'm running behind. That's a bus driver. I'm a homeowner. I've been in Long Branch my whole life, okay? And I am furious that you guys are doing nothing about it, like she said. What's it gonna take? Well, guess what? Somebody just got hit by a car in front of my house. Of all places, my house. Okay? What are we doing? Speed bumps would help. Nobody wants to put speed bumps. Well, I need a solution because it is aggressively getting worse. It's egregious that you don't care about the kids. You have a huge police department that I help pay, like you showed on the budget. I'm a homeowner, so I pay into that. Okay? What's it gonna take? I'm a nervous wreck. It's not even, and it's the locals. It's not even the New Yorkers yet. It's just a freeway down my street. It's like a racetrack. I don't know what else to do. I'm here again. I was promised something was going to happen. So a police officer sat in front of my house for 3 days and pulled a few people over. That was it. There's nothing to stop these people. Can we put speed bumps? Can somebody help me? I mean, these kids are getting out of school. My son is working, got hired at 13 years old for the city, and I'm very proud of him. He's an honor roll student, okay? He's tiny. He's a wrestler. He's 100 pounds soaking wet. I'm petrified when he rides his bike. I am a nervous wreck. These kids are riding down the street on their bikes with fishing poles. What's going to happen? It's really a story you guys don't want to have to deal with. But somebody just got hit by a car in front of my house because they were speeding. Please, I'm pleading with you. And I'm not the only person that called about West End Avenue. I already know that. There's never any cops. Nobody gets pulled over. I'm talking 60 miles per hour. I'm getting my groceries out. I'm looking. My head is on a swivel from morning till night. My son goes to the car. I'm worried. I'm looking. It's unfair. It's not a way to have to live. Everybody comes here in the summer, but it's year-round. It's year-round. And I'm asking you nicely, Mr. Dangler, Mr. Pallone, please, I am begging you to do something about this. I feel like the signs that you guys put up, I feel like it helped. It helped slow people down because they see it and it's just an instinct to slow down. Can we just keep them there? Can we keep them there? I don't need a test. You guys did a safety test like you told her. Well, the test didn't work. I'm here to tell you it didn't work. The cops don't sit at the vocational school anymore. Nobody patrols this street. It's a cut through to the beach. And it's scary. It's scary to live on this street. It really is. And I'm scared. That's why I'm here again. I need somebody to do something about this. It's quick. Quick. It's buses, it's cars, it's trucks, it's motorcycles. I mean, I seen a guy doing probably at least 80 down my street on a residential street. How many complaints are you getting? It's a problem in this town. It is. There's 6 people here and 2 of us are
5
here about
minutes.
speeding.
Thank you.
So, okay, but what are we doing about it?
So, okay.
I don't want to hear thank you.
We have
I
our
want a
public-
solution.
We have our public safety.
Who? Because Broughton don't work here anymore. Who's
No.
next?
Yeah,
Mr.
contact administration tomorrow.
We have a public safety looking right into that right away.
Okay, what's the solution going to be?
Well, we can't give you a solution right
Okay.
now.
Well,
Speed
the
bumps-
solution you did the last time didn't work.
Well, there was some, we did put signs up, but they took them down, right, as you're stating.
I don't need them down, I need them permanent.
Okay, maybe we could work on some, keeping
Okay, well,
something up.
this is an emergency. An emergency. There's really not much wiggle room with the time.
Okay,
The kids get out of school Tuesday, and there's a bus stop across my street too. Are you familiar with the guy that got hit by the car in front of my house? Why don't you look into it?
You have her number.
thank you.
What's your name?
Charlie,
Charlie.
just you can call administration. Charlie, just call for administration, yeah.
Yeah.
Scott Beaver, 434 Long Branch Avenue. Along with that, a young lady was just up here. I'd like to, again, reaffirm some of what I said in a prior council meeting regarding individuals, specifically loud cars. I know West Long Branch is trying to or is addressing the situation, not in Long Branch. The loud music, no one's addressing it. Mr. Mayor, if we send everybody down Morford in the middle of the night, you would know exactly what I deal with on a daily basis. I get my windows are vibrating from bass. I'm listening to music over my TV, and I don't even understand the music. It's everybody going to the park, and they're not exactly the best drivers either. They're flying from, they want to see how fast they can get from the light at Long Branch and Atlantic to the end of Long Branch Avenue. Again, it's unacceptable, and I know that I'm the only one coming here, except for this young lady, that has complained about this. But I will assure you, on Facebook, people are complaining all the time. I'm looking on my Ring notifications. People are complaining across the city all the time. The last council meeting, Mr. Vieira even said to me, yeah, I know, I hear it too. Well, I don't know why he wouldn't want to do something about it, but he didn't. So I can't explain that, but something has to be done. I know you're busy. It's not the same busy I was used to when I worked here. I get it. But you have a lot of cops on the street. They all don't have to be on the same call together. I've seen it. I used to be afraid to leave my zone going on the other side of the street. Now they wander the city. I mean, that's my point of view. I could be wrong. I don't think so. But that is one of the things that something has to be done. It's happening across the city. It has to be done. Okay? Mr. Shirley, Charlie, you know, I'm going to say what I got to say. But something seriously has to be done. There's kids that walk down Long Branch Avenue going to that park to play soccer or play basketball. And I have a sidewalk in front of my house. There's no other sidewalks other than along by the park. They walk down the street, go up on the sidewalk of my house, and get back in the street. So, I mean, I don't know if that could be something for the safety of the children to just complete at least one side of Long Branch Avenue from Atlantic to the park. It's 2 blocks. 2 blocks. I mean, maybe that can be considered. I don't know. But again, for the children that are walking to this park, specifically on the weekends, because that's when these cars are flying up and down, the exhausts are loud, and the music's even louder. And not to mention the ones that are flying down Atlantic Avenue, because I can hear them. You can hear them opening up their carburetors when they go by. And you can hear the sound of their exhausts. Sometimes the exhausts do not indicate how fast they're going, but it does indicate how loud they are. And honest to God, I mean, something seriously has to be done with that. I mean, I asked once before, and nothing happened. I mean, it's something I would like to see happen, okay? It's very simple. And another issue I just want to say, you know, I come to meetings and I get to hear the city councilor speak, the mayor speak, sometimes the council president. You guys don't say a word. Are you not allowed to talk? I mean, that's what it seems. I mean, I know, well, Rose, I've known Ron, and Mr. Dangle, I went to school with Glenn. I'm sorry, I don't know you guys, and I know the mayor, I know Charlie, or Mr. Shirley. But are you guys allowed to speak, or you're not? I mean, I don't understand. And you can't even answer it now. It's unbelievable. Who holds your tongue? Laugh. You know, what are you laughing at?
No, we're laughing at that you're saying we can't even answer now. So the way the meeting is supposed to run, is that all questions?
Well, I know how they're supposed to run, but I also have seen previous council meetings throughout my life where people talk, you know, because that's what your job is to do.
And,
And Mr. Vieira, and I know that for some reason you seem to think that you don't have to answer somebody because they're not respectful of you.
5 minutes.
You're compensated by the city of Long Branch. Answer the questions.
Yeah.
Vincent Lepore, 33 Ocean Terrace, Long Branch, requesting 1-minute notification. Tonight, the following is a focus on the recent taxpayer matter developing between Long Branch and West Long Branch over the fire departments. This in no way is a slight against the Long Branch Fire Department, but rather a question of intent on the part of the Long Branch government. At the last Long Branch Council meeting, I asked questions to the council about a proposed deal involving the newly purchased $1,200,000 West Long Branch ladder fire truck. Council had no answer. Since that last Long Branch Council meeting, signs appeared throughout West Long Branch and now in Long Branch. The sign states, "Save your ladder truck and your West Long Branch Fire Department." A week ago, Wednesday, June 4th, at the West Long Branch Caucus Council meeting, not only did the West Long Branch mayor make a statement on the matter, to the extent that it is only a consideration of a study of a possible shared services of fire departments between Long Branch and West Long Branch, but questions were also answered by the West Long Branch Council, unlike Long Branch. I and other Long Branch residents being present stood side by side with West Long Branch residents in a packed West Long Branch Council room, many voicing their concerns. This ladder truck proposal is not that great a deal for Long Branch residents either. As was with that night, again, I am here tonight to assure my West Long Branch friends and neighbors that I and many residents of Long Branch will continue to assist West Long Branch residents in their fight to maintain the municipal sovereignty of West Long Branch and the sovereignty of West Long Branch's fire department. We will be together in the fight to prevent the fully loaded municipally taxed West Long Branch residents from being victimized by the Long Branch government into subsidizing fire safety for Long Branch's high and mid-density, luxury, multi-million-dollar, 30-year, tax-abated oceanfront condos, along with other Long Branch tax-abated developments throughout the city. It will not happen. Such unconscionable injustice to West Long Branch residents will not occur. We will fight the Long Branch government. We, as both Long Branch and West Long Branch residents, together, will also continue to expose the behind-the-scenes corruption and folly that brought this proposed shared services ladder fire truck to surface. West Long Branch residents should take note. By state-mandated mutual aid, the West Long Branch Fire Department is backed by the Ocean Township Fire Department, which has a 100% response record to calls in West Long Branch. Long Branch has caused its own problem with the profuse density developments of mixed and high-rises that have occurred on the oceanfront and throughout the city. Finally, I will say this, and I'm saying it loud and clear to my West Long Branch friends and neighbors. Never, never,
1 minute notification.
never forget the reasons why many of you and your neighbors left Long Branch and moved to a much better life in West Long Branch. Whatever West Long Branch corruption has occurred has been in many cases sourced in Long Branch. Never, never forget. Don't let West Long Branch's government become like Long Branch's junk government.
Thank you.
Hello, Julie Berg from Wall Street. I'm glad you're still here. I wish that the other woman was still here. We actually were here a month ago talking about the speeding, Janet and myself. And I talked to Charles, and he was shocked by how many cars come down Wall Street. And I really wish she was here because it's very true. When those signs are there, people slow down. Like I felt, right, Janet? Like it seemed like people, like, oh, but I talked to Charles about if we could get a slow down children at play sign. I mean, Long Branch only has one block on Wall Street from Norwood to Oakwood. And there's like 6 houses there. And then across the street, on both sides of the street, there are little kids. And I'm talking toddlers. My new neighbors that just moved in next door to me, there's a baby, and there's like a girl and then there's one. I mean, and across the street, there's 2 little girls that go to West Long Branch schools. And again, like what she was saying, what prompted me to come is because I'm like so fearful that there's going to be a tragedy that happens on this road, because when they come off Norwood, it's a straightaway till that first curve, and whoever lives in that house on that curve, I feel bad for, honestly. I know that it was hit a couple years ago, but anyway, it's like this runway. And like coming down the other way, there's a light, so they're going to be stopping. So it's almost like we don't really need a sign. And here's the issue. So we're Long Branch. We only have this one block. So there's really nowhere to put the sign because there's no telephone poles on our side of the street. Unless West Long Branch will let us put a sign on that side, which I guess they did, and I guess it doesn't matter. So anyway, I talked to him about maybe getting a sign put up for like children, please watch children. And then I also said, what if we made the speed limit 25 instead of 35? Because then maybe they'll go 40 if we did that instead of, 50. And the other issue is the sound. I can't tell you, every single day I sit in my house and there's a, and my walls are shaking, my windows are rattling, and the bass is coming through, and, people are sitting waiting for the light with their music blasting. And I'm sure it's like young people that they're just, but, and when I was talking to Charles, he was saying how you can't pull someone over for noise anymore. And so you try to look for other things like the tires or if the car is up to code. But I don't understand why you can't pull someone over for noise pollution. I don't even understand how the car doesn't fall apart. These cars are so loud, and we haven't even started like summer yet. So that's just here again to say that.
Thank you, Julie. No, sorry.
No, but I know that Janet has a suggestion that she was talking to me about, which I find interesting. So, something's got to be done. It's just craziness.
So creaky. So, we were graced by
Could you state your name and
you to
could you
have speed cameras put
Can you
on
state your
our...
name and,
Oh, my name is Janet
yeah,
Rackham, and I
yeah.
live on Wall Street.
For the record, yeah.
Yeah, for neighbors. We were graced and lucky enough to have speed cameras installed on Wall Street in a couple of places recently, and it really did seem to make a difference in the amount of speeding and revving and noises in our area. And then the cameras went away, and now people are speeding like maniacs. And I was sitting on my front porch a few days ago and watching people, and there was, maybe you have a thing with these little cars with the guys with the tailpipe issues, but watching these guys who would come around the corner, and then they're kind of looking around, and then they just gun it, like, ugh! Like, what are they trying to prove? That they have, something? I don't know. And it frustrated me because, for me, I don't have a small child. My cats are indoor cats. It bothers me that there's nothing peaceful about this neighborhood. I've lived in this house for a very long time, and it used to be a very quiet residential neighborhood. It's not anymore. It's just really loud, and the worst parts are at that very scary, dangerous corner where people like whip around the corner. And so I was Googling, as one does, like if there were only a way to document who was doing the speeding, and could we write a ticket based on that. And there's a thing called the noise camera, and if Long Branch had decibel limits, this camera would record the noise level and take a photograph of the license plate of the speeder, and maybe we could raise some revenue and make these people just kind of calm down and shut up. I just think it's really unnerving to be trying to have a quiet weekend or quiet day, and they're so loud. And you were right, Maripol, and they're getting louder because the weather's getting nicer. So anyway, that's my 2 cents.
Thank you. Anyone else? I need a motion to close the public participation portion of the meeting.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I will now ask Madam Clerk if there were any changes to the list of resolutions.
No changes have been made.
We could take a list of resolutions and consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Dangler?
Yes.
Mr. Rassus?
Yes.
Mrs. Wittes?
Yes.
Dr. Vogt?
Yes.
Mr. Viera?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Applications, there's none. Miscellaneous business for the good of the order. Councilman Dangler?
Yes, thank you, Chairman. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out and certainly voicing your concerns and bringing some of the traffic and safety issues to us. And I have confidence that the police department and traffic will certainly look into it and come up with some type of resolution. I can't say if it'll be instant, but it will be sooner than later. I do believe that. And again, I'm not disrespecting or discounting the concerns tonight. I'm just saying that things will be done, and they will be done, again, sooner than later. I just do believe that. So I thank you again for coming out, and be safe.
Thank you, Councilman Dangler. Councilman Rassus?
Thank you, Council President Vieira. I want to thank everyone for coming out this evening. It's always nice to hear everyone's concerns. If we don't hear from you, we really don't know what your concerns are, but we appreciate you coming out and hoping we can get a resolution to some of these issues that you brought before us. Weather is getting nice and warm, so please enjoy the summer concert series that we have out in the parks, and look forward to seeing everyone in 2 weeks, and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Wittes?
I too would like to thank everyone for their comments tonight, and we certainly will look into your concerns and we'll get back to you. I also want to thank our Mike Martin for the great job you've done with presenting the budget and the hard work that you and your administration put into making this budget what it is today. Thank you. And I wish everyone, happy 2 weeks and be safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Vogt?
Thank you, Council President. So I second all of the comments made by my colleagues here in terms of we appreciate you coming out and sharing your concerns with us. I also want to, just two things, draw your attention to one of the resolutions, Resolution 105-25, which is a resolution proclaiming LGBTQ Pride Month is this month in Long Branch, as it is across the country. And also kudos to all of the people that put together just a very heartfelt and stirring Pride flag raising the other night, I think it was last Friday, which was very, very well done and very meaningful. Second thing is I just want to also send kudos to one of our wonderful social service organizations in Long Branch, which is Motions Center for Independent Living. Those of you who may have been on the boardwalk about 2 weeks ago, I think it was, when they had their annual beach bash, and many of their clients were on the boardwalk and on the mat that brings them down on the beach. And when you can hear some of the stories of people who are dealing with some physical challenges, saying that it's been years and years since they've been able to be on the beach. And the work that has been done by the city in terms of creating accessible beaches for everybody is just so appreciated. And it was wonderful to see our friends and colleagues at Motions out enjoying that and also promoting their cause and also trying to raise money for yet another accessible beach. So kudos to them. Thanks to you. Have a good 2 weeks, and hopefully we'll see you again at our next meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor Pallone?
Thanks, Council President. I just want to thank everyone for being here this evening. And, it's important that you come here and express your concerns. I know that, we've spoken several times before, but we're going to all get together tomorrow or the next day and just see how we can do more to alleviate the situation that seems to be happening throughout the city. So again, thank you for being here. I also just want to say this evening, you saw it through the presentation, but the City Council passed the 2025 municipal budget that included a reduced tax rate. And I want to reiterate that the amount collected through local property taxes on the municipal level will not increase this year. And I want to thank the council and all the city staff, specifically Business Administrator Shirley and Finance Director Mike Martin here for all they did to put together this year's budget, so thank you. Just a few events that are coming up. Our full concert schedule is now available on our website and social media. Please join us every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday nights for live music throughout the city. This Sunday, we have our Cruise to the Jersey Shore Car Show. This is an annual event that's been ongoing for about 25 years. And that's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the promenade. I'm sorry, it's the 30th event. And finally, the current art exhibit at the Art Center up on Branchport and Broadway is called Love Is. This is a Pride art exhibition featuring many local artists, many of which are from Long Branch. And this exhibit will run through June 27th. I also want to mention that the library were the recipients of a grant for the American Holocaust Museum, a special exhibit that's entitled America and the Holocaust, and that's at the lower level of the library, and it's open until I think the end of June, open throughout their library hours. So please visit that. It's a very important and impactful exhibit, and we're very proud and honored that the Holocaust Museum in Washington, D.C. chose us from only one of 100 libraries nationwide to be part of this traveling exhibit. Thank you again for coming, and enjoy the week.
Thank you, Mayor Pallone. And I also want to second what my fellow councilman said. I want to repeat, but thanks for your concerns. We're going to address that. It's like Councilman Ressa says, if we don't come and state your concerns, we don't know. But I know that corner you live in. It's a pretty tough corner. I know that. My friend lives in that corner in that bend, and they took his gate a couple times, the fence, the white picket fence. I know it's a tough corner there. And I also want to echo out to Mr. Martin and his team for a fine job with their presentation and budget. And with that, I want to say good night and thanks for coming. I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?